They can see the dresser. It's the world's largest dresser here in the furniture capital of the world. So yeah, we're doing our first race vacation this weekend. The race is called the Uwharrie - Moonlight double feature, because I'm doing the 5K and the 10 mile back to back. This is our first stop in High Point, North Carolina to entertain the kids some. Okay, let's go riding. Made it here to Albemarle, North Carolina, the home of Kelly Pickler. So we're at the race venue for the night. It's at the drive-in movie theater. The start and finish line is here at the drive-in movie theater. The family's gonna be watching a movie while I do the boring stuff and run. I haven't been filming enough because I wasn't feeling well all day today, but took a little nap. Hopefully I'm feeling okay enough to at least do the 5K, and then we'll see how I feel after that. Might bail after the 5K, but we'll see. Race recap. So, you know, I haven't been telling a lot of people this, but I want to run a marathon just one time as a like a bucket list thing to say I did it one time. So I've been training for a couple months, and this weekend I was supposed to run a half marathon distance. And so when I was looking for different races to do, I was looking for something different and unique and fun, and I think I found one with this Uwharrie - Moonlight double feature. One cool thing is it starts and ends at a drive-in movie theater, so I figured, you know, the wife and kids would be entertained while I'm doing the boring running part. And the drive-in has a playground, so I thought for sure the kids would be entertained the whole time. And so the other unique thing was it's not really a half marathon technically. Technically it's two different races. It's a 5K, and then you get a little break depending on how fast you run the 5K, and then it's a 10-mile race. So it's two races back to back, and the total distance is about half marathon distance. And so when I woke up Sunday morning, I just felt terrible all day. I had a headache and body aches. I don't think I had a fever, but I was just tired all day. We tried to do a little bit of sightseeing around town. But yeah, I felt pretty bad most of the day. Around 2-3 o'clock, we decided to go back to the hotel, and I tried to take a little nap. I said when I woke up, I was feeling a lot better, and I think it was just the adrenaline of the race getting closer. And so I thought, yeah, I'll just go for it and see what happens. The 5K, my goal is about 10-minute mile pace, so about a 30-minute 5K. The first mile, I was spot on that pace. I just couldn't maintain it the whole time, so I finished the 5K in about 33 minutes. Still left a good 35-minute rest before the 10-mile run. So at the break, I got to, change shirts, drink a lot of water, eat a little food, get fueled up for the 10-mile run. And yeah, I'd been feeling bad all day, and I think the only way I made it through was just caffeine and adrenaline. That's the only way I made it. I made it through the 5K. I decided to start the 10-mile run. First part of the 10-mile run was the same as the 5K course, and then when you get close to the finish, there's a right turn to go to the finish line or a left turn to go out farther and keep running the 10-mile course. At that turn, the race director was right there, and he met everybody. And he told us the sheriff that was leading the race, he took a wrong turn, and we're going to have to shorten the race a little bit. So it was supposed to be a 10-mile race. It ended up being about 9.25. Made the left turn, went out on the main road, ran into the Morrow Mountain State Park. Was feeling not too bad. And then in the state park, that's where all the hills are, which is kind of cruel. All the hilliest parts is in the second half of the 10-mile race. So with about 3.5 miles to go, I had to take my first walking break. I decided to try to walk the uphills and then jog the downhills. But in those last 2-3 miles, I caught up to a couple people, which kind of gave me a little extra boost of adrenaline, a little extra excitement to catch and pass people. For the 10-mile, I was just trying to go slow and finish. Obviously, that's my goal for the half and the full marathon eventually is just to finish. I just want to be able to say I did it one time. I've never run long distances like these before, so I just want to say, feel the accomplishment of finishing, and I don't really expect to go that fast. So I was kind of expecting about a 14-minute per mile pace, but every time I checked my pace, I was going faster than 14 minutes. I don't know if it was the adrenaline of the race or what it was, but so yeah, I finished the 9.25 mile run, supposed to be 10-mile run at about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Wasn't last place, but yeah, I did have to walk quite a bit in the last 2-3 miles. I'm blaming it on 1, me being sick. 2, I'm blaming it on the heat. It's really hot still, even in September. Yeah, and 3, the other thing I'm blaming it on is just my pace being too high. Being a little bit too excited and trying to go too hard. I think that kind of helped me catch people there at the end, but I gotta try to control my pace a little bit better so I can, stay jogging the whole time instead of stopping to walk. Overall, I think it was a good run. I think my support staff had fun watching the movie and playing at the playground at the drive-in. It was good to get out of town and our first race vacation ever. So it was good. I think it was a success.